بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome back to my channel QHE Tajweed Rules of the Quran channel in English. Today inshallah we will start another part of the articulation point, which is the tongue, and we will start with the articulation point of the tongue, al-lessan. We will start with the deepest part of the tongue. But before we go through that, very quickly, I will show you this picture one more time. And we said al-lessan, the tongue, has 10 articulation points for 18 letters. We have the tongue here. We explained it exactly last time and the times before, and I promise I will keep explaining it to you every time, very quickly tell you know, inshallah, each part. Very quickly, this is the root of the tongue. This is the farthest part of the tongue, or the deepest part of the tongue. This is our lesson today, inshallah. The middle of the tongue, the top of the tongue, the tip of the tongue, the edge of the tongue total. So our lesson for today, it will be the farthest or the deepest part of the tongue. المنطقة أقصى اللسان. منطقة أقصى اللسان. Let's start together inshallah and see the farthest or deepest part of the tongue, how many letters come out from it and how many articulation points. We have 2 articulation points for 2 letters. These 2 letters and these 2 articulation points for letter qaff and letter kaff. Letter qaff is coming from تخرج من أقصى اللسان مع ما يحاذيه من الحنك الأعلى من المنطقة الرخوة. It comes out from the deepest part of the tongue with the soft palate. Let's go and see this in the picture. So this is أقصى اللسان, from the very back of the tongue, or the deepest of the tongue, or the farthest part of the tongue. Farthest from where? We count from the lips all the time. And what? And al-mantaqa al-rikhwa, the soft palate. Soft palate, this is the red area here. Okay, this is very important to remember. Letter qaf is coming from the soft palate. To make it easy for you, letter qaf is the heavy letter. Soft palate is a heavy letter with the soft area. Remember this. Okay? So this is the letter qaf is coming from here. So let's go together and let's sound the letter qaf here.
أق قا قي قال قيل.
Our second letter here is letter kaff. Letter kaff is coming from تخرج من أقصى اللسان مع ما يحاذيه من الحنك العظمي. It comes out from the deepest part of the tongue with the hard palate. Hard. Opposite of qaf. Qaf is the soft palate, kaff is hard palate. So how it looks in the picture here, we said this is the soft palate, the red area. Hard palate, this area after the soft palate right away. I have a lot of questions about why the tongue in the letter kaff is up, but we still not say this is a heavy letter. Why we keep saying it's a light letter? You told us before in the chapter of التفخيم and the tarqiq, and I will put for you this chapter in the top here in the white circle. You can back for it and see that. You told us before when the tongue is from the back is up, the letter will be heavy. That's true. But up with what? Remember, we said it should to be up with the soft palate. Letter kaff here, the tongue is up, but it's with the hard palate, not with the soft palate. That's why this letter is still light. If we very quickly look here, we will find letter qaf is coming from here, and letter kaff is coming from here. So there is some mistakes happen with a lot of people. They sound letter qaf sometime like letter kaff, or letter kaff like letter qaf, or sometimes it's in between. So in this case, you should to listen carefully about the mistake. If she sound letter kaf or he sound letter kaf and instead he sounded like letter qaf, that means he used this part from the palate and from the tongue. And if he sound the qaf like kaf, that means he move his tongue in the hard palate. طيب, how can we fix this problem? It's very easy. Listen for the sound carefully and see if it's go more like kaf, that means he put his tongue more in front. If it sound more like qaf and it should to be kaf, that means he put his tongue back more for qaf. So listen carefully and find where is his tongue is and guide him to put his tongue in the right place. If he should to sound the qaf and instead he go a little bit between qaf and the kaf, but it's more kaf, then tell him put your tongue back. If he sound letter kaf, if he should to sound letter kaf, instead he sounded heavy, like closer to qaf, that means he put his tongue back more. He need to put it in front in the hard palate more. And so on. Inshallah, this point it will be clear for you. Let's listen to letter kaf here.
أك كا كي كتاب.
Letter qaf and kaf, we will compare between both of them very quickly. We said letter kaf is coming from the hard palate with the farthest part of the tongue, but letter qaf is coming from the soft palate with the farthest part of the tongue. This is the first point. Number two, letter qaf, the area here, it's become more closer than the area here when you sound letter kaf, and this is the area of eblagot. So if you sound it here, it's very letter qaf, it's very tight here, but it's very open here. So this is another different. You can try it and say aqo, and you can try it and say ak. Aqo, ak. You will feel it. You will feel it. How your throat is become tight here and how it's open here. And even you will feel your tongue is back here more than here. Okay? These two letters, I hear a lot of common mistakes on it. For non-Arab, they make qaf like kaf. For Arab people, they make kaf like qaf. So you have to be sure where is your tongue exactly in both letters. Okay? Our shahid jazariya for this part. والقاف أقصى اللسان فوق ثم الكاف أسفل. والقاف, the place of qaf, is أقصى اللسان, the farthest area of the tongue. فوق, فوق what? Up, up of what? Up of the kaf. Because remember, qaf is here, kaf is after. ثم الكاف أسفل, then the kaf is under the qaf. Inshallah, this is clear for you. والقاف أقصى اللسان فوق ثم الكاف أسفل. So this is a part of Jazariya for qaf and kaf. By this, our lesson for today is completely done. Jazakumullahu khairan to watch my channel QHE Tajweed Rules of the Quran channel in English. See you inshallah in a new articulation point of the letters next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.